Unraveling Ethical Conflict, a guide to moral dilemmas. Hello, and welcome. Today, we're going to explore the fascinating world of ethical conflict. This topic is not just important, but also deeply relevant to our daily lives. We often encounter situations where we have to choose between two rights or two wrongs, and that's where ethical conflict comes into play. So, let's dive in and understand what it really means and how we can navigate through it. Ethical conflict occurs when a person is faced with a situation where they must choose between two or more competing ethical principles or values. Imagine you're at a crossroads, and each path represents a different value that you hold dear. Choosing one path might mean compromising or sacrificing the other. It's this decision-making process, often involving a moral dilemma, that epitomizes an ethical conflict. For instance, a doctor may face an ethical conflict when deciding whether to respect a patient's confidentiality or to disclose information to protect others from harm. Each option reflects a fundamental ethical principle, and choosing one inevitably leads to compromising the other. Ethical conflicts can arise in various forms, and understanding them can help us navigate these tricky situations better. 1. Individual versus community. This happens when the needs or rights of an individual are in conflict with the needs or rights of a community or group. For example, the debate over vaccinations often pits individual freedom against community health. 2. Truth versus loyalty. This type of conflict involves a situation where being truthful might mean betraying a loyalty or relationship. An example could be deciding whether to disclose a friend's dishonest actions, where telling the truth might harm your friendship. 3. Short-term versus long-term. Sometimes, what seems beneficial in the short term may have negative long-term consequences, and vice versa. Balancing these perspectives is often a source of ethical conflict. Resolving ethical conflicts is not always straightforward, but here are some steps that can guide us in making more informed decisions. 1. Identify the conflicting values. Understand the values or principles in conflict. Is it honesty versus loyalty? Individual rights versus collective good? 2. Analyze the consequences. Consider the short-term and long-term consequences of each option. Who will be affected, and how? 3. Seek advice and perspectives. Sometimes, discussing the dilemma with others can provide new insights and perspectives that might help in resolving the conflict. 4. Reflect on personal values. Align your decision with your core values and principles. What feels most right and ethical to you? Ethical conflicts are an inherent part of our complex lives. While they can be challenging, they also offer us opportunities to reflect, grow, and understand what truly matters to us. Remember, navigating through ethical conflicts is not about finding the perfect answer, but about making thoughtful, informed decisions that align with our values. We hope this video helps you in your journey of understanding and resolving ethical conflicts. Stay curious, and keep learning.